works, thank you South Western Rail. Plans changed, was meant to be Bourne Poppies against Bemerton, Heath Harlequins, but instead we're here at Hythe and Dibden versus Portland United. These sort of bar reviews when we go to the football grounds we go to, as much as I enjoy going to the pubs in the local area and cities, but I do really enjoy seeing the clubhouses at the grounds themselves. And the one in Hythe and Dibden, you've seen the shops in there, loads of Hythe and Dibden memorabilia on the walls. You can look back at stuff they've done in the past, which I do quite enjoy when we're going to those places, see a bit of history of the clubs. It's got sports on TV in there as well, as the Arsenal game's currently on BT Sport, and the selection of beer at the bar was either San Miguel or a Stella. I've gone for San Miguel. Stella makes me a bit bleh. For £5.50 I believe for the pint, which isn't too bad. They've also got the food cooking in there for the players after the game, and you can see it's quite busy in there already. A lot of people come down to watch the early game, and it's a good generation of income for the club as well. So yeah, when you come to Clay Pits, pop in there and have a look. So we've come down here during the pre-season for a friendly at the Clay Pits for Hythe and Dibden when they take on Hungerford. Obviously it's a pre-season friendly, you can't tell much by that. If the game finished 4-3 to Hungerford, who are 2 divisions higher. So it's actually a really good performance from Richard Morse's men. Just me today, no Craig, he's at a wedding, and Laura's there as well. So wishing you, I hope you're feeling much better. So let's go straight on to the teams. However, Dibden are currently sitting 19th in the Wessex Premier League, but they've only played 4 games, drawing 2 and losing 2. Their last 3 league games are a 2-2 draw away to Incanton Town, a 3-0 defeat away to Baffins, and a 1-1 draw away to Bemerton. Their top scorer this season is Ollie Davis, quality player. We're sitting at Downton. He was there for Richard Morse when they won the playoffs and got promoted to the Wessex Premier League. He's their top scorer. He's got 6 goals this season. He's a quality player. Scored against Hungerford as well in that friendly. They've brought in a few players to sort of bolster the squad this season. Keegan Kelly's just signed from Brockenhurst, Tremaine Moore's in from Millbrook, Jack Mann from Blackfield and Langley, and Harrison Fay, a striker, is in as well. He's not featuring today, but he scored in that game against Hungerford as well. Their opponents today are Portland United, currently sitting 5th in the Wessex Premier League division. The division's highest scorers were 16 goals, but they've also conceded 10, which is the second worst in the top 10 I believe, so they've always got goals in them. Their last 3 games were a 2-0 win at Brockenhurst, home to Brockenhurst I should say, a 4-1 defeat away to Stoneham, which we vlogged, and a 2-1 defeat away to Hamworthy Wreck. Greg Borthwick's their top scorer of 9 goals in 8 appearances so far this season. But 2 players that really stood out for me in that Stoneham game was Remus Nixon up front. Wasn't his day on the day, but he's a brilliant finisher generally. He's done really well with Shaftesbury last season up in Southern Division 1. And Patrick Jenkins, who I thought was their probably standout player against Stoneham, very unlucky not to score himself. If it wasn't for Tom Joden Stoneham goal, he probably would have scored 2 goals that day. But they look good against Stoneham in patches. So this is going to be an interesting game. I think there's going to be goals involved in it as well.
Something, come on! Get the ball! Come on! Go on. Just keep on. Up. There, get on. Unlucky. Stay with it, Patty. Close. Trouble. Unlucky. Gathers, good lad. Hey, don't leave that space. Get up! Unlucky! Get up! Get up! Get up! Kenny, man, take a touch. You're right foot. Go on. Yes! Yes! Love it, Ken. Get it. Please. Good, good, join the side. Leon. Kenny, join! Join!
Bloody hell, lads, we got a mark here.
Give it to him! Good! On G, good night! Wait!
Oh, no.
Touch and finish! Finish!
Run into it!
Wait!
Go on, finish.
Unlucky! Gads, open your body! Good, Gads! Get that! Done that! Done! Match it, Pat!
Free head.
Good head. Go on, then. Second.
Team!
Yes! Okay! Kenny! Take him on, 1v1! Gads, open the body!
Half time, it's Hythe and Dibden 2, Portland United 0. It's been quite an interesting game actually, end to end. Not a lot of clear-cut chances to start with. I think Portland had a few long-range efforts, been unlucky with those. But it was Hythe that took the lead after about 24 minutes. A long throw into the box from Sam Boone, their captain. It's flicked on at the near post, and there was Josh Batt at the back post to put it in to make it 1-0. Almost missed that goal as well. Just about got it on camera because I was watching the the linesman tell some of the Portland coaching staff to get back in the tactical area. After that, the combination of Harry Fodden in goal and the defence has denied Kevin Ngombe a chance as well. But the second Hythe goal, really good goal, great team goal, just sort of nice little passing move. Put out wide to the right hand side, and there was Leon Carballo Borges to tuck it into the far corner to make it 2-0. But there's been battles all across the pitch. Kenny Gaeta and Tremaine Moore in the centre of midfield for Hythe against Josh Williams and I think Hayden Scott in that centre of midfield position. Liam Kelly up against James Coates on down this touchline here, and then Greg Borthwick and Remo Nixon against the aforementioned Bat and Flukes. And at this minute in time, Hythe looking like they're going to hang on at the minute, but always chances in the second half, and Portland did look dangerous in spells, so you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah! not there, Keegan. Back!
Talk to each other. You've got to calm it.
See the difference at the end?
Touch! And again! Well done.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on, Hythe. In. Stretch him now.
Right shoulder! Move the right shoulder! Move up! Hey, jump out! Jump out! Right shoulder!
Very energy, Joe.
There it is! Hold it! Hold it! Keep it in! Head, head, head! Fingers, go! Get with it! Get with it!
On his toes. Ben, up, up.
Right! Give up, give up! Eat! Yes, that's it!
Oh.
Stay there! Stay there!
Hold.
One!
Richard, 4-1 winners today. Happy with that result? You got to be. Surely.
Yeah, I'm over the moon. To be fair, it's good. We know it's been coming. You know, we started a little bit of late in the league, and you know, I thought the lads were excellent today. You know, we showed that we've got the quality there to get a result. You know, Portland ain't no mugs; they're a good team. You know, that's why they are where they are in the league. But we needed to get our league campaign underway, and it's good to do it that way. Yeah.
I thought the whole team played well, but particularly centre midfielders Tremaine Moore and Kenny Gatetta.
Yeah, Kenny, yeah.
What a goal for the
Yeah,
fourth.
Kenny, yeah, you know, he had a shot in the first half. I don't know if you noticed. I'm thinking, don't shoot, Ken. And he shot and he went wide, and then he had that one there, and it just was just perfect, wasn't it? Perfect strike, and yeah, topped it off really. To be fair.
Obviously, there's been a lot of cup games, so obviously you're quite behind a few teams league-wise. Has that sort of affected league form a little bit?
Potentially, you know, the managers will probably tell you, you know, it's good to have these cup runs. You want to try and just keep the league form going, but when you have these cup runs, it just sort of hinder the sort of league campaign, which it feels like it has for us a little bit, you know. So it takes you time to get your season going. But we're good to have these cup runs. It's good, you know. The FA Cup was good, you know. We're still in the FA Vase, so we keep it going as long as we can. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Thank you for your time. Oh, a few thoughts about the game. Wasn't the best result, was it?
Yeah, look, we're just so inconsistent at the moment, and I think that is probably down to naivety, down to age. We're still an incredibly young team, but you know, just frustrating really to come away, and we have been taught a lesson. I thought they were superb, but they just did the basics well and really well structured, and we've conceded some very poor goals, and it's just very frustrating because my teams normally concede very few, and normally going forwards we're a bit dangerous on transition, and at the moment we're in a bit of a stage where we're trying to find our identity, which is tough.
I mean, the early stages of the game you guys had quite a few chances, whereas I thought Hythe not so much, but it was the first goal that sort of changed everything, wasn't it?
Yeah,
really?
and I think at the moment, you know, and I'm not trying to try and give teams the bit of information, but if we score first, look to go on and dominate and win. But if we concede first, sometimes we go back into our shell and sometimes don't play in a positive manner. And that's on me. And like I said to the players in there, it's on me at the moment in terms of that result. You know, I'm not very much pressured by the committee that we work for, but I'm pressured by myself. I want the lads to do the best that they can, and unfortunately today we just weren't good enough. So credit to Hythe, but we need to get back into training and see what we can do to fix it.
And you're back up in the area next Saturday in the Vars against Fawley. So how do you G the boys up again for that?
Well, look, obviously I guess it's a team from the league below, but we won't take anything for granted. And I just overheard you speaking to Rich about being in cup competitions. I think for us, the more games we play, the better momentum we get. So, you know, I'd much rather be in those cup competitions. Unfortunately, we went out to Hythe in the FA Cup, so it's a good opportunity for us. But if we perform the way we did today, we're going to struggle.
Brilliant, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
So in the end, it finished 4-1 to Hythe&Dibden. The second half, I mean, Tremaine Moore's goal was brilliant, but then when you watch the clips from earlier, the Kenny Gaita goal, absolutely amazing. 35 yards out, just pinged it. So possibly a 1 in 100 chance that it's gone straight in the top corner. It was an absolutely amazing goal, but I think, to be fair, he played well pretty much all game. He was quite tidy in midfield, keep things ticking over. Hythe, really good performance. If I'm being honest, a little bit surprised. I thought possibly Portland would shade this one, being near the top. But Hythe, absolutely brilliant all over the pitch today. And I think that'll be the thing that will G up their league campaign a little bit, getting that first win on the board. And yeah, no, it's been a really good game. Next week, I think we're dipping into the Dorset Premier League with Cobham Sports against, I have no idea because Craig does the fixtures. He'll be back for that one next week. So thanks for watching. Half time, it's Hythe. Start again.